Hello guys, just before the video starts, do me a big favour, like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, because YouTube loves interaction and a lot of people watch, they just don't interact. So do all that for me, and definitely check out drivermatty.com. Enjoy the video. Nice one for tuning in. Morning guys, just a quick one. I've been talking to the lads in the WhatsApp group, right, and I want to know your opinion. So as you know, Uber's prices are going weird and they're dead up the wall and they're really low, but not just what they're paying the driver, but also what they're charging the customer. The customers are paying really low as well. So I had a job the other day and it was going 12 mile for 11 quid. That's what I was getting paid, but it was on the way to the airport, so I took it. And the customer was like, bloody hell mate, how cheap's this? And I went, why, what's up? He went, it only cost me 12 quid. I went, it cost you 12 quid for like 12 miles? He was like, yeah. Or 10 miles. And I went, bloody hell. I went, Uber's paying me 11. So Uber charge a customer like a ridiculous price and then charge me a quid and let me do the job for like whatever it was, 11, 12 quid. I was like, bloody hell, that's cheap, innit, mate? He went, lads, he went, I normally get like a local company and they're 27 quid or 26 quid or something, or 25 quid for the same miles. And I was like, bloody hell, that's flipping cheap, that. So when you see these jobs coming through, guys, and like the really low rate, and you're thinking Uber's taking the mick, they're not always taking the mick. It's just the fact that they're charging the customer flipping nothing. And I don't know why, because like a pound, it was like £1 10 pence a mile, I think it was, this job that he charged the customer. By the way, the rates haven't been like that for 20 years. And then you get another job going from like, you know, suburb to a suburb, no motorway. That was all motorway. It was very quick. It was like 15 minutes or 15 minutes for 10 mile. Dead quick, right down the motorway. Junction to junction. It was, honest to God, it was 98% motorway. And then I'd get another job, same day, same time, no surge, nothing like that. And it'd be close to £2 a mile. And it took, say, 25 minutes to do, say, 3 mile or whatever, because of the traffic and the time it took. And then we were talking in the group and it was like, I reckon over the last few weeks, the way Uber's pricing's gone up the wall, it's not making much sense, is it's more time based than miles based. It's like they've just like flipped it on the head. So obviously, if you book with me, the airport transfers, it's just a set mileage rate, like normal private hire is, taxis is. A to B, set mileage rate, that's it. Now, no, Acne doesn't have like a little timing and stuff like that on the meter and stuff like that. But yeah, generally, by the looks of it now, if you look at a job, the time, it's like they're trying to get you to earn 20, 25 quid an hour in the busy times. Obviously, you're earning 10 to 15 in the quiet times. But in the busy periods, it feels like they're trying to hit you with like a 20, 25 quid an hour tops. And then after that, you might like not get a job for 20 minutes or 10 minutes. Like the algorithm's just trying to mold you around a set price per hour during busy periods, and it doesn't matter how many jobs you do or the distance or nothing like that. It's just trying to get you on this like algorithm fixed price. Do you know what I mean? Do you get me? Because you like back-to-back jobs and you can sit there and be like, wow, £1 a mile, wow, £2 a mile, wow, £3 a mile, wow. Do you know what I mean? It's up the wall. And then every time you go through your previous jobs now and have a look, not at how much you got paid per mile, but how much you got paid per minute or for the actual time. Obviously, mileage is a factor, obviously. Do you know what I mean? It's more the fact of, I think it's more time-based than mileage-based. Obviously, both of them factors are included in the pricing, the time and the miles. But I think it's definitely weighing more over time than miles. But fun little fact for you, right? I got a job the other day, and it was my own principals that turned it down, and I shouldn't have. Same again, because it's more time based. There's a job, it was quiet, it was 7 a.m, morning rush hour, and it was a job from the motorway straight up to the airport, and it would have took 35 minutes. It's a popular, it's an airport run near mine, so I know I've ran the airport many times, and it was about 30 mile, would have took 35 minutes, and Uber quoted me 32 quid. Obviously you get the toll back and all that, so just for the miles, 32 quid for 30 mile. And I went, I'm not doing it. It's morning rush hour. It could be better. I was just working a normal rush, but it was dead. So I turned the job down. right? Now think about it, that job would have took me 35 minutes. I could have got a follow-on job from the airport, I could have got a job heading back, or I could have drove back empty, and it still would have been an hour, or an hour and 10 minutes, and it was 32 quid for the hour. I ignored it. So then I done 2 job offers within the next hour, 7 till 8, morning rush, and I done 11 quid. And people say all the time, ignore these bad jobs, ignore these bad miles, ignore it, Uber will suffer, Uber will suffer. I can guarantee you right now, the job I turned down going to the airport, the next driver would have took that. And my principals cost me 20 quid that hour. Do you know what I mean? I know a lot of people might not agree with me, but I do think that if you're going to go and stay with Uber next year, I think you're just going to have to look at a different way, or otherwise go to a different company. Do you know what I mean? Because Uber's not going to change the ways. We're following America. America does this platform over here. It's good. This is the way it's going. And it doesn't matter how many times you turn down a job. It doesn't matter how many times you fight the power. There's always going to be a new guy who never knew what it used to be like, accepting the work. A new guy will come along and see that and go, 30 quid? Hour round trip, that'll do me, £30 an hour. Where someone like myself who's been doing it for years looked at it and went, hold on a minute, £1 a mile, not doing that. And the only person that lost out in this whole scenario was me. Because it was a crap morning and he earned 11 quid instead of 30. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, start looking at your jobs, just a different mentality thing. Start looking at your jobs and let me know if I'm kind of on the right lines here. Let me know in the comments, guys. So on the job, look at them time, not miles. And then it kind of makes sense of the pricing, if you get me. So if there's a bit of traffic, or it's no motorway, it's all 30 mile an hour zones, the per mile rates will be a lot higher because of the time, not because of the miles. Do you know what I mean? Listen, guys, thanks for tuning in. Obviously, subscribe, follow, and all that jazz, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.